What is up, people of the planet? Osiris here with Osiris Gaming, and we're doing another episode of Path of Exile. The hype has not ended yet. I'm still super excited about it. We're still playing it. Haven't even gotten to the fully new content stuff, besides some of the changes that they've made to the previous content. So we're plugging away until we get there, and we're going to keep going once we get there. Now, a couple of things happened between the last episode and this one. I went ahead and emptied my inventory, put it all in the stash and all that stuff. Unidentified all of my weapons, but I came across this little foil right here. So it replaced this guy right here. I don't remember. It was this was a great upgrade, but this one really boosted it another like 20 points on the. Actually, I think it was 50 points on the DPS meter here. We were down to 234, so 40 points. I can do math. But the main thing was it's 3 linked. It was all green. I used 1 chromatic orb and we got that red link. So we're going to be able to drop our second support in here, which should really increase. So remember, we're at 274 here. We're going to throw cold up here. We're going to throw frost blades down here. And we're going to throw weapon elemental damage right here. 377, guys. That's 100 points I just got in DPS, like 140 total from the last episode. I was already doing great then. I'm going to be doing fan-freaking-tastic now. And not only that, I think we can get ourselves another big bonus right here. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, 421, guys. That is freaking insane. Like, holy crap. I'm so excited. Like, that's amazing. Luckily, I have a portal up here because we don't have the waypoint yet. But dang, I can't believe how much damage we just got. That is just insane. It's going to be utter carnage coming in here. Let's see, we're at a 21 zone, and we're like, what, level 23? Yeah, exactly. Things are just going to just roll over. Fortunately, we do have that darkness going. I know it looks really awesome, but it does limit visibility quite a bit here. We're about to be level 24 already, so I'm just going to keep on skipping some of these guys, just getting the big packs, really, which is all you ever do on a race. I've never even done one, but I've watched a couple episodes. It seems fun. Too bad I feel like I'm a little behind in the knowledge of the races to actually participate in one and have it really do anything for me besides occupy an hour or 30 minutes of my time. Some of the races are really short. At that point, it's like, well, why not? You never know. Maybe people won't be playing the game at that time. Maybe if I, like, come on at, 3 in the morning, there'll only be, like, 10 people in the race, and I could actually place automatically. Oh, man, yeah. It didn't really go up that much, to be honest, but every little point helps. Is this our goal? I don't even remember. We're trying to find the pyramid. I don't really think it is our goal here, but we're gonna run through this anyways. Just take out these Harbinger guys because they do drop some excellent items, including Crow or Chaos Orb pieces, which is a brand new thing in the game, as you know. But that's awesome. Like, another way to get Chaos Orbs, I will take it. Look at that, 4 Chaos Shards. I don't even know how many it takes to make a full one. Probably somewhere around 10 or 20, which is what it's been in the past. Is that a grand life flask? That is a grand. Boom. Ooh, we got ourselves a tormented soul in a corner. That is, you can't get better than that. Let's see if we can kill her before she disappears. We did. She was easy. I forgot I do crazy amounts of damage. Like, dang, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm already beating the DPS of my friend, and he's, probably in Act 6 at this point. You guys will meet him someday. Alright. Easy strong box. I know I'm not alking any of these boxes. If you didn't know, you can alk them. You can put as much currency into them as you want. You can just make them magical. You can make them rare. But it's really not necessary at this point. You're not going to find things too crazy, except for artisan ones can sometimes drop some pretty freaking decent loot, as well as gem cutters can get you some pretty. I've gotten a multi-strike off a gem cutter rare one before, so unless it's gem cutter or artisan, I usually don't deal much with it. Alright, here is a door. I think that's just our original door, right? Yeah. Keep on running. These guys are not worth my time. Haven't even had to use whirling blades that much, guys. That's how OP my guy is right now. What do we have here? Looks like we got a little unique guy here. He died so fast. I mean, I know he's just a monkey, but dang. Alright, let's see where we're going here. We're gonna look at our tree real quick on my other monitor. We already got point blank. We could keep rolling over to that area, but I think I want to get this elemental damage over here. It's also going to reduce the reflect, which is so useful. I mean, that's going to be my main way of dying in the future, is every once in a while you get a mob that has the ailment on them where they reflect elemental damage and physical damage. And, oh, another support. And once they reflect, I mean, I do more damage than my health pool, so I usually, you know, you can just one-shot yourself. Especially, oh my god, we just found our first Chaos Orb, guys. That's awesome. Off a freaking monkey. That shows you that, you know, you can really find them anywhere. Dang, that's awesome. Oh, just climbing that DPS ladder, guys. I honestly don't think there's anything else to this area, so we're gonna go back. We'll take this little area right here. I think we've gotten almost the entire map on this area. We'll just double check, because I honestly don't remember. Yeah, that's the whole thing right there. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and go back out of here, because the dead thicket is a pointless area, apparently. Again, these things kind of happen when you take such a hiatus from the game. And they change a couple things. You're just like, what's new, what's not new, I don't remember. We're just going to check it all out. That little grinding gear game symbol right there that rotates now, that's a new added thing in this patch, as well as the start screen. I don't know if you guys noticed it. If you have a solid state computer like I do, you load through it faster than it could possibly show it to you. But if you don't touch your mouse at all when you load up the game, there's a little grinding gear games logo animation. That's brand new. You can skip it if you want. All you gotta do is click any button on your keyboard or mouse, and as long as you've loaded the game, it will skip that little animation. I know it doesn't take too long. They probably appreciate you watching it, but they gave you the skip for a reason. Alright, we're gonna keep on running. This is still only a level 21 area, and we are level 24, so we're just gonna push through some of this until we have a bit of a following. I can turn around and pretty much kill the entire following all at once, because I'm doing so much damage. Especially if a crit happens, everything freezes and shatters into nothingness. That's probably the most satisfying part of this build, is that shatter. Got another Harbinger up here. He's dropping Inferno on the ground. That's blue Inferno. I don't know if you know, blue flames are considerably hotter than red flames on average. I know that flames can pretty much be any color depending on what they're burning, different types of alcohol and stuff. I learned that in chemistry. Was that a regal? Oh, it was a shard. I was like, did I literally just find a regal orb already? That would have been insane. But we did find that chaos orb, guys. That's awesome, especially in a league like this where the currencies have been reset. That's gonna do wonders for us. We are on to our next part here. Getting really close to the end of this act, actually. Like, geez, there's rares in these mobs you probably wouldn't even notice because they're just dying. Ignore every little tentacle beast. There's another one of those procedurally generated landmarks right there, that bridge. But it came really quickly, so it's not really much of a help. I honestly don't even really like this shock thing that much. It doesn't do too much damage. It does apply a tiny bit of the shock to your enemies, which does let them take a little bit more increased damage, but it's not the best of the shrines. What the heck is that? Is it a giant koala? I'm not even gonna kill you just so I can look at your mob. Look at that thing. That is so cool. Alright, you're dead. Oh, he did a cool little explosion at the end. Moving on. Just enjoying the new content here, guys. That mob I've never seen before. Maybe I just haven't come across him. You never know. You never know. You know who does know? Someone who's watching this. Go ahead and comment below with the answer to that question. Is that a new... Was that giant koala brand new or not? Chroma piece. I want to know. Ooh, those look new. At least to this area. Oh, yeah. Alright. Looks like my attack speed has definitely been increased a little bit. I threw my gloves a long time ago. But I am hitting so much faster than I used to in the very beginning. I'm doing so much damage. Look at that. Just 2 shot. All bears dead. 1 shot. All tentacles dead. This is probably the wrong way, but never know. Yep. After you play this game enough, you can kind of start to tell when things are going to dead end. Unfortunately, the game is randomly generated, so sometimes they surprise you, and your goal is actually at the end of the thing you've decided not to figure out if it was the end or not. And then you gotta run back. But there are those stairs. That's what I was looking for, to be honest, because there should be a little hole in the wall. There it is. And there's the waypoint. Alright, moving on. We're only at 11 minutes in this episode, so we can keep going, guys. I love it. Getting through this so fast, and I'm keeping you with me the entire time, which is, it's not an easy thing to do. Usually, you know, most YouTubers will cut away, or they'll do their talking post-production while you're just watching, so they watch it and they talk over it, and I don't really like doing that as much. I'll do that maybe on some tutorial episodes later on in the series, once I know how good this build's actually going to turn out, and then I can explain it more in depth to you guys. But I like to keep you with me. We got the Ruthless support. It's only worth 1 stupid little scroll, so that's not really exciting, but I'm keeping you with me the whole time. I don't like doing too many cutaways unless it's just like organizational stuff, because I want you guys to see the different anomalies of the game that I see. Dang, that guy literally didn't move the entire time because of his frozenness. Wow, lots of Harbingers in this area. This is the second one already in like a really short area. But these things are dying so quick that I'm usually killing him before he's even spawning new stuff. Look at that. Alright, that's a dead end there, so we're not going to open that door. Dead end there. Okay, keep on going. Looks like north is the way to go. Not in there. Really good thing about Frostblades, guys, is the fact that with these Necros you can actually hit their minions in front of them and you'll still kill them behind, which is really good. Some of the melee builds you kind of really have to go find the Necros first and like get to them and then just kill them all, because they'll just keep resurrecting all the minions that you kill, and they do not grant experience second time around or even drop loot. So there's really, you're only just hurting your efficiency by having to kill the same thing multiple times. Believe this is another one of those generated areas. I see the door now to my left. We're gonna keep on ascending. It should get smaller and smaller as we go up, because we are inside a pyramid right now, guys, so it should only get quicker and quicker finding the next level. We're getting to level 23 on the map, 2 levels lower than I am currently, but that's gonna make the guys a little bit more challenging. Let's go ahead and use that 1 point. I think we're going towards here. Yeah. So increased elemental weapon damage, I think so. We're almost at the 500 mark, guys. We're almost at a 1,000 DPS. I know it seems super menial to the 70k I'm expecting to get in the very end of this character, but I mean, not even the end, like the mostly end. But you never know. Path of Building knows a lot, but it doesn't know everything, and mainly what it doesn't know is what I'm gonna find, and neither do I. So Could be way worse than 70,000, could be way better than 70,000. Either way, it's not showing the full DPS, which is unfortunate. There's no way to calculate, you know, how many of your projectiles on average are hitting a unit. But I think they should definitely work on the way that they display damage in this game. I know it's kind of been something they struggled with in the past. You just really shouldn't pay attention to DPS tooltips quite that much, except for the changes on your DPS to basically say, yes, this is better, or no, this is not better. Another Harbinger. I know we did go through an instance door, so you can't really say it's the third one in the area, but we're still in the same tower, and this is the third one in the Apex tower so far. And I am a-okay with that because my DPS is so high right now. I burn through these guys, and I just get all that currency for nothing. And experience, I'm already almost level 25. A quarter of the way to 100. If only you continued to level that quickly. Gotta get that gratification. Instant gratification makes people continue to play the game. Game Nation. Ah, just loving this ability. Some of the abilities aren't as fun in this game. Like, I don't expect my Whirling Blades character to really be more fun than this guy. I just am kind of looking for a build that I can use a little bit more skill than just walking around killing everything. But it seems really fun to dash around with all the dash and movement abilities in this game. You can just run around with the Whirling Blades on you and just start killing everything. That sounds kind of fun. At least for endgame mapping, for sure, just being able to run around and speed through everything. There's a couple of maps that require you to go as fast as possible because they're only open for a certain amount of time, and a character like that would really help, although I still think the clear speed of this one will be superior. And that is mainly because by the time I get my attack speed up, I can just Whirling Blades around, smack things really fast with multi-strike, kill everything in a room, zoom to a new room, and rinse and repeat over and over again. And from the preliminary areas here, it definitely seems like that is going to happen. Now we're at our boss here. We're going to activate him. We're going to throw this down just in case I make a fool of myself. I'm not planning on it though. I already have a full inventory, so we're going to have to run back to town as soon as we kill this guy so we can pick up all of his rares, unless I get unlucky and I don't get any rares, but it's just happened in the past, so I can't say it's not going to happen. Let's see, so we're rocking 486 damage on this guy. Let's see how easy this is. This guy used to be a big issue for a lot of people in the game. He can like one-shot a lot of characters, especially glass cannons, which never make it far in this game. Like that ability right there, that will kill you. The joy of having a character that has really long range. Unlike this character, but this guy's got enough range where I can just sit here and attack him. He's not even doing his laser ability. Don't tell me they took his laser ability away. That's his #1 killer. Well, whether they did or not, he died before I even got to see it. Look at all that loot. We've got 4 items we need to pick up, so we're going to let him continue to flail all over the floor and die while I do some actual work here. Alright, sell. Potentially a better sword. Sell. I mean, yeah, that's definitely better. Just the resistances alone are enough to swap that guy in, so we're going to sell these instead. Pop those guys on, even though they're armor, and I don't want armor. Let's go ahead and check out what we got here. 455. Pop this guy in. 538. Holy crap, guys. Quite an increase. I don't even need to figure out what's doing that, because that is definitely enough to keep me interested in that sword. Alright, let's dump these things in our inventory. We want those. We don't want all of this. Chaos Orb. What? Sweet. Oh. Okay, well that works for now. And take that back. If you don't know, the slot can be anything. You can throw, your little piece of armor. You can edit the crap out of it and throw your armor back on, because you can't edit anything that's on your person, which definitely gets a little annoying, but it makes sense. So that is that. Everybody wants to talk to me because they're like, oh my gosh, you lifted the darkness. We're not afraid anymore. Helena doesn't have to sing her depressing My Chemical Romance song anymore. And I get another skill point. So where are we doing here? We're going here. More damage. More. We're almost in the 600 range already, guys. We've gone up like 300 DPS here, like in the last couple episodes. It's pretty crazy. We're gonna rock in here, pick it up, chromo piece, pick it up, pick it up. That chain actually might be good for me. Nope. It's armor, energy shield, and we are looking for evasion. Oh, I was like, don't tell me I have to kill him again. What the heck? We're in Act 3, guys. So hyped. This used to be as far as you could go in the game was Act 3. Then they added Act 4, and then they added Act 5 through 10. It's like, tell me how that makes sense. I don't care. I'm so excited. We're almost there. Should be able to burn through Act 3. I know they changed the sewers quite a bit. They made it a lot shorter and simpler, which was kind of good because things got complicated. Now, of course, they're going to feel complicated to me because I have no clue what is going on. There's a rogue exile potential in this area who does a lot of damage and stuns you, or I should say paralyzes, I think is the proper thing that he does. Either way, I'm not worried about him. I should be able to take him out pretty easily. Minion speed support, that's pretty pointless for me. Used to farm. Oh yeah, that's right. You get the girl first. They did that last time. Used to have to go find this chick. I think it's Clarissa or something like that. You used to have to go find her in the first zone, not the 0 zone is what I call these ones. Clarissa, hey, I remembered your name. It's like, oh, I was tied up right outside town. I don't know how I would ever find my way back. Thank you, Osiris. I'm forever indebted to let you sell items at my shop. Alright, so we did skip a little bit of baddies up there, but that's okay because we're going for clear speed and we want to get through this as fast as possible so you guys can see the new content as quickly as I want to see the new content. We are at 23 minutes for this episode, roughly. Who knows, with a little bit of editing there, your time's probably different than my time. 2 of those out of the 4. We'll have to find the other ones. But we're going to end this one. We'll make it a short one. Maybe then I can get the conversions going real quickly. I'm already converting at least 1 episode right now. Soon we'll be converting and uploading and creating all the time. We're doing this machine style, guys. But thank you for watching. This is Osiris with Osiris Gaming. Go ahead and smash that like button below if you enjoyed the content whatsoever. And slide to the left and subscribe for more. Alright, check in next time.